debating if I need to eat again. Good there. Right. Welcome back, everybody, who game 3 in a row. Well, there's another video we made last night. Y'all haven't seen it, but we've been on 3 days in a row. DaReaL Big E and Rob the Ambassador. I know today was a troubling day for you, but as always, gotta ask how you doing.
I'm doing good, man. I had to send off for my Uncle Ray today. He served our country in the Navy, so it was a military funeral. He was, buried at the Iowa Veteran Cemetery here. He got the gun salute.
Nice.
I was one of the pallbearers, removed the casket from the hearse, put it up on the, it's not a gurney, but whatever it is. Yeah, they covered it, draped it in the flag, and went through all the pomp and circumstance, folded the flag, handed it to my aunt. It was beautiful, and he got a proper send-off.
Yes, they are always looking. For those first-time listeners or maybe viewers that don't know, I'm currently in the Navy prior service Army, and they're always looking for some of us to participate in these funeral ceremonies. I would. It's 2 problems why I can't work, and the biggest problem is I don't have all my uniforms yet, and you have to have a certain uniform has to be, up to code to make it simple. Your name, plate, all your ribbons and things like that have to be in the right spot. So I'm still working on getting uniforms, and I've been in the Navy 2 years now. So, but that's beautiful though. That's great to hear. All right. We had an episode of Dynamite tonight. As you all know, we are on the road to All Out, and we've been talking about this. We talked about this Monday. Like, where are the matches? Like, where's the card? Like, you got four so far, and 2 of them were TBD as far as one side of it. But I was interested in watching Dynamite tonight. I came in a little late because of work, but I didn't get off until 7:30. But I came in around the Dex Harwood Jay Lethal match, and I thought those 2 did some really good work. The crowd was really into that match. Had a feeling Jay Lethal would get the win. But before I even continue with that, you saw the whole show, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I did. It started off with a segment involving Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia, who,
Okay.
And the continuing storyline. Garcia wrestled a match that I have not seen, but what I heard was an epic match against Bryan Danielson. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. Danielson did win. At the end of the match, Jericho, did some things to Danielson, and Garcia kind of defended him. So the meeting to start the show tonight was for Jericho and Garcia to try to talk it out. Jericho asked him to apologize. Garcia doesn't really want to do it. Danielson comes out, and the whole thing is Jericho trying to tell Daniel Garcia, you're a sports entertainer. Danielson trying to tell him, you're a wrestler. And so it kind of went back and forth. And Garcia basically left the ring, and then Jericho and Danielson jawed at each other and basically set up a match between the 2 of them at All Out.
Seemed to be the running theme tonight.
Yeah, well, hey, we were talking about it. They definitely gave us a lot tonight.
They did. Damn near the whole card.
Yeah, pretty much, except for, and we're going to talk about it, I'm still not sure what the main event's going to be.
So the Dex Harwood Jay Lethal match, Jay Lethal won. I think it was roll up and he grabbed the trunks. And then they set up the trios match for All Out. What
Oh, did you see
the
Billy
opponents?
Gunn versus Colton Gunn match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I should say I was there for it. I missed the actual action. I saw that Colton won, and I
Okay.
saw that they claimed and all those people got involved, and then you had Keith Lee and Swerve come out. I saw all that. Um,
Did you see Stokely Carmichael hit one of the members of the claimed with a boombox?
yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to recruit
The ass boys.
the ass boys. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, shout out to Billy Gunn. Looks incredible.
Man,
57 years old.
I'm
He
just.
looks incredible. That's insane.
Yeah, man. He looks in better shape than either of his boys. I tell you that.
That's a damn shame. Damn shame. But yeah, so now that led to a backstage segment with what they call them, so Swerve in My Glory and the Acclaim. They're gonna have the tag team title match at All Out, which hey, never thought. I mean, you got four brothers got going out there to hopefully put on a good show. I think they will. I'll be interested to hear the bars that night from
Caster.
yeah, Max Caster. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear those. Probably some WWE rips in there, of course.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
A match that I was actually looking forward to because I saw the clip from AEW Dark was Britt Baker versus Kylan King. And I had forgot Kylan King was so tall. She's like 6'1" or 2", I think JR said. And you could tell that that's legit because Britt Baker is tall for a woman. She's like 5'8", 5'9". And Kylan King was towering over her. So and I thought this was really good actually. Short. I wish we had got a little more time, to be honest with you. Um, but I thought Kylan King looked good in there. I can tell she's really improved since the last time I saw her. Really clean ring work. Britt Baker even looked a little better in the ring too. But the most interesting part about the match was the crowd. This Cleveland crowd. They know Britt Baker from Pittsburgh, and they were giving her shit the whole match. I was worried for a second. I was like, I hope they're not trying to hijack this thing, but they know they were just into it, and it was great. Obviously, Britt Baker was going to get the win here. She's so far ahead of, Kylan King. It was already going to be a big enough shock later in the night. But I thought they still put on a solid match. Britt Baker winning with lockjaw move. I know you hate, but
I do. I don't like it, but she's a dentist. They got to give her something.
I thought it was a solid match though.
I did like the match, and I have to say, a women's division that we have bashed on many occasions on this podcast continues to get better.
Yeah. Okay. It's not wasting more time. Let's get to what was supposed to be the main event. CM Punk versus John Moxley for the undisputed AEW World Championship. Now, all intents and purposes, this was supposed to be the main event. I watched all the video packages for this thing, building up. I'm all hyped up. I'm like getting off work, like, I gotta make sure I hurry up and get my stuff done so I can get off in time, but at least to see the main event, if nothing else. And when it was 8:00 and they were talking about this match is next, I was like, oh, okay, good. They're gonna go the whole hour. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, all right. That's what was in my head. And they even mentioned it, like we're gonna give this the whole 60-minute time limit, and they kept promoting other matches, saying no matter what, we're gonna get it all in. We're gonna go as long as we need to. Yada yada yada. Okay. Moxley comes out. He's jacked up. Punk comes out. He looks great. Crowd is split. I mean, this was one of those rare times where the bell rang and the crowd cheered. Like this was a big match feel, fever pitch. They even said like it's Game 7 World Series. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. And when the crowd started chanting, we were going back and forth. I'm like, this should have been an All Out. in Chicago with CM Punk. Come on. And the match gets going. I'm into it. They're going back and forth. And then CM Punk hits a nasty roundhouse kick. And I was like, okay, we're going to hit hard in it. And then he goes down. And he's selling the hell out of his foot. I said, okay. That's gonna be the theme of the match. He's gonna work the foot. Okay. He had the surgery, whatever. All right, let's go. And I don't know the name of the move. It's the double underarm hook. I can't think of the name of the move. But I know it's one of Moxley's finishers, obviously, and he hit it twice and beat CM Punk very, very quickly.
And convincingly.
I don't think the match went 5 minutes.
I don't think it did either.
And I was just like I saw the second move and I saw the 3, and I was just like, that was a mistake. What? That's it? The shock wasn't that Moxley won. I actually had in my mind Moxley was probably going to win. Not that fast. That was ridiculous.
All right. So then I guess my question would be, and I have some theories, but I'm going to ask you the question and let you answer. First of all, why didn't they save this match for All Out? Second of all, what do they do now?
Well, I guess I hate to answer a question with a question, but what is his true health status? Is he actually not ready to come back? And they just kind of wanted to get this whole interim thing taken care of, which is odd because somebody else is now going to be the women's interim champion. All this interim shit. Just drop the belt. Just drop it. You're hurt. You can't go. Just drop it. And then when you come back, win it back. That's just, or compete for it, whatever. Excuse me. I honestly have no idea what's going on. I mean, I can't wait to listen to, the other podcasts I listen to kind of catch up on stuff when I miss, and they give some news. I have no idea. I had a feeling that Moxley would win just because I just did, and the story they were telling, and but I didn't think like this. I don't think AEW. I mean, nobody's been beat this fast since Cody Rhodes lost to John Huber.
Well, my theory, I do think you're onto something with CM Punk's foot. Shortly before he returned, I had been hearing or reading that his foot wasn't where it should be. But then I thought, okay, they're bringing him back. Just dirt sheets. Can't really trust him all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
So either they were bringing him back. Well, they had already even sold tickets. I mean, it's a sellout show. So by the time CM Punk came back, because we bought our tickets before he came back, and we had a hell of a time getting them. And so the show is sold out. So I'm not sure if he wasn't ready, why bring him back? Or maybe they brought him back and then he had a setback. I don't know. I do think the injury is legit. So now my question is, okay, knowing that, does Tony Khan have a backup plan? Are we going to find out something on Rampage? We're a week and a half away from the show. And the match that we thought, and I think everyone else thought was going to be your main event, is now off the table. So who steps in CM Punk's place to challenge Moxley at All Out? That's my question. And do we find that out at Rampage, or are they going to hold that until what, next week?
It's a great question. And who could be in that spot that, is intriguing?
Well, do we want to name some guys?
I was just thinking, it's too soon for Miro. It's not too soon for Miro, but he hasn't been featured enough for it to be convincing that he even would have a chance. You know what I mean? And it's okay. So Miro, no. If you didn't have the thing with Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho, I could have said Bryan Danielson, but no. Oh.
Okay. You're not. Oh wait. Are you thinking a wrestler who could possibly? Why wouldn't they? Okay. First of all, tell me who you're thinking. See if I'm agreeing. Okay. So if that is the case, I guess I would say why not do that tonight? But look, you still have another show. You still have Rampage. You still have time. And maybe we'll get to it. The card is shaping up pretty nicely anyway. I mean, even without that main event, to tell you the truth, Punk versus Moxley, I was just kind of meh about it. I mean, I was looking forward to it, but I just didn't think those two would put on a good match. I don't know. I don't think they have chemistry. I just didn't think it would go well, but I was still looking forward to it. And we have seen MJF and Mox before. You know, Miro also came to mind for me.
This has different stakes though with MJF.
It does.
But the thing with MJF coming back based on circumstances, he'd have to win.
Yeah, that would be true. So if it's MJF, look, that's something I would buy. I guess everybody else would. Like you mentioned Miro. Now you said you thought it was too soon for Miro. The other guy was thinking probably too soon for him as well. Somebody like Wardlow, who is over with the crowd, and I think would make an intriguing
good
matchup for Moxley. But I'm just assuming that for some time now, Tony Khan and all of the creatives have known that CM Punk is not going to be able to perform it all out. So they have a backup plan. They're just waiting to reveal to us what it is. And
what's Adam Cole's status?
You know, I was thinking about that when I saw Britt Baker tonight, because I haven't seen Cole in a while. Now, maybe they'll, like I said, look, Rampage might be must-see TV on Friday night. Maybe all of this gets answered Friday. Maybe Cole comes out and talks some smack to Moxley. Maybe MJF does. Who knows? But they've got it. If they have a partner or a challenger for Moxley, they should let us know soon. I mean, I guess they figure, look, we have a sellout crowd. It really doesn't matter when we announce the match. We already have a sellout. Right. So they probably can feel like they can announce it whenever. But from a fan standpoint, I just would like to know now. I wanted to know 2 damn weeks ago.
I agree. When you're building the card should be done. Totally agree. But the thing about last year's was, and the thing we were talking to most people about was all the speculation. Who's coming to AEW? We had kind of had a clue that it was going to be. We thought we'd get one, Adam Cole or Bryan Danielson. Got them both, and Ruby Soho.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I could see them doing something like, well, Moxley's going to do an open challenge type deal, and somebody's going to accept. I don't know. I really don't know. And it could be, it's kind of too soon to build into a feud with Cole, but I would buy him as an opponent. Claudio, maybe too soon. He would have to see, but Claudio would lose, and that's the problem. I don't know. I really don't know.
And he's got his own belt. I mean, I wonder.
Yeah, he's Ring of Honor champion, so he doesn't need.
So,
yeah, I was just trying to think of more names about it. I mean, nobody wants to see Moxley and Jay Lee. Jay Lethal already has a match.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is weird. This is a weird build to, their biggest show of the year outside of Double or Nothing, and this is just odd.
Well, look, like I said, some of the matches we did, look, I'm intrigued. I did not know about Thunder Rosa giving up the belt. I don't know if this is storyline or legitimate injury, but apparently she isn't going to be able to go. So they're going to have an interim championship, and it's going to be Toni Storm against Jamie Hayter. What's that?
This match looks great.
It does, yeah. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, against Jamie Hayter, against Hikaru Shida and Toni Storm. Fatal 4-way. I like that match.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great. And I'm sure they'll have something for Jade Cargill to do. Probably Jade versus Athena.
Well, Jade is going to be on Rampage. They announced that, and she's going to say something, and I'm assuming it will be some sort of a challenge to Athena. Yeah. Tonight, we also found out that we're going to get several matches. We're going to get Ricky Starks against Powerhouse Hobbs. Mm-hmm. We're going to get Jericho. We talked about that, against Danielson. Mm-hmm. The main event tonight. The trio, man. The trios tag team match.
That main event was.
That was a great for those who may not know. It was Death Triangle, Pac and the Lucha Bros against Will Ospreay and Aussie, and the name of the tag team is escaping me right now.
Yeah, it's United something.
Yeah, but so the six of them put on an epic match tonight.
Clinic.
Will Ospreay's team won it, and they are going to take on the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega for the Trios Championship at All Out. That match I am looking very much forward to as well. So, like I said, the card is shaping up nicely, and I feel like I'm missing.
Yeah, they announced a lot.
Well, we talked about the Acclaimed against Swerve and Our Glory. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe I think we're getting them all.
Yeah. We all know we're going to do a formal prediction show, so we'll have it all ready then.
Sure.
This is more just a reaction to what we saw, especially this Punk and Moxley match. And of course, because we're going to All Out, we kind of want to talk about stuff leading up to it. Yeah. To me, a great show, great Dynamite episode. I hope the ratings go up. And great show. And you didn't even have Omega on.
He came on at the very end. He didn't wrestle, but yeah.
I mean, on the show. I mean.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Of course, they had the one part about Omega being back. Don Callis.
Your boy.
I can't stand that dude. I will give one compliment to Don Callis. That boy he always sharp. He be clean when he come out. But yeah, not a fan. All right, well, let us know what you all think of that match and the results. It's kind of crazy. And any theories you all have, any insight, please leave in the comments. Shoot us an email, thirdgenwrestling@gmail.com, or hit us up on Instagram at Third Generation Wrestling Podcast, Twitter, podcast_third. I was tweeting along with the show. So I try my best to tweet along with the shows. It's sidetracked sometimes, but it is what it is. Check out our reaction, the discussion about Monday Night Raw on WWE side. Got a Trying to Laugh going to be uploading here tonight. And then tomorrow night we're going to be doing a countdown for our late great brother MJ Book. Tomorrow's his birthday. So top 10 Undertaker matches. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm going to toast the MJ Book one more again. We'll probably have more shows dedicated to him too, but definitely this one for sure. Yeah, that's it. Ambassador.
All right. Well, man, for the third night in a row, y'all know what it is. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all. Give us show ideas. Tell your friends about us. Trying to build the audience. Been doing this for a while. And we love doing it. We're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And we hope you all enjoy it. Take care and love one another. And rest in peace and power to my Uncle Ray.
Yes,
sir.
R.I.P. and a salute from one sailor to another. Catch y'all tomorrow night for the Undertaker Top 10 Countdown. Peace.